Welcome, everybody, to our first episode, the lore episode of our off topic podcast with me and Rachel. I'm Shelby, and we're hosting this thing, and we're gonna choose our first episode ever. Okay, so bear with us if we do or say anything crazy because we've never done a podcast before. This was a dream, something we've always wanted to do. So we went from just normal content creation to podcast, and we're learning as we go, flying by the seat of our pants. So I'm going to start by introducing myself and give it a little bit of a background on what's going on in my life, and then I'm going to pass it over her to do for hers. So, to start, my name's Shelby. I also go by DJ online. DJ Shelby or DJ Robo. Depends on the game or platform. But I'm 24. I am a woman. She, her. And I have a husband and a 10-month-old baby, and I have a dog. That's his bed. You will see him behind me. He will give you a side eye. Okay, he's kind of mean.
He's cute
But
though.
he's cute though. He's cute though. It's a little corgi. You'll see him. His little butt will come like behind me over to his little bed. I don't have a real bed because the cats like to pee on it. I don't know why they pee on it. Every time I buy a pet bed, they pee on it. So I'm tricking the cats by putting a pillow with a blanket on it over there. So that's the dog bed. Playpen behind me's for baby. Obviously, he's not here right now because he would make a lot of noise with the podcast. Anyway, I work in IT, and before I moved up here to Alaska, I lived in Oklahoma with my family, and now I live here with my husband, and we're looking at maybe moving back to the lower 48 soon. So that's what's going on with my life. So you
You
will
should.
see my background change because my office is going to be changing. I'm getting a new desk. So look forward to that. So I'm going to shoot it over to her unless she has any more questions for me.
Side note, you should totally move to Tennessee. Should
No,
totally. Yes.
I don't think my husband would be in Tennessee, okay?
Yeah, you'd be close to me and Mango.
I know it'd be close to you, Mango, but no. My husband doesn't want to live in the South, so.
Wild. Wild. Anyways, I'm Rachel, or Classy, depending on which platform you know me from. Um, a little bit about me. I'm from Tennessee. I'm actually about to turn 25 in less than a month, which is crazy. And before you say it, I'm not I'm not old. I'm just here. I don't know.
Pushing 30.
Side note, I actually was talking to my mom and I feel really dumb for this, but I like wasn't even thinking. I was like, "Mother, I'm about to be half a century old." Like,
Blonde bone.
yes.
I'm half a century, guys.
I'm not 50, I promise. Oh my goodness. Anyways, a little bit about me though. I currently work at a daycare. I am also in school to be an ultrasound tech, which I'm really excited about. And then, unlike Shelby, I don't have a husband and I don't have any kids. I'm just hanging out.
Single.
Next thing you know, DJ's gonna have like a whole like you're just gonna have this whole application thing on Google made, and I'm wild. Anyways,
She has bad taste in men. She's not
I really do.
the DMs, yeah.
Every single guy I've dated has cheated on me, and that's I'll admit that was my bad luck. That was my bad judgment.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that later. Maybe not this episode, but
Yeah.
we'll definitely pry.
um. So I guess going into our first topic of how we started our channels. I'll be honest, for mine, I went with the Xbox name that I had at the time, and it was Miss Classy. And I was just like, I really want to play Minecraft. Like, I've watched all these Minecraft SMPs. I want to do one. That, and also, like, I've seen all these YouTube videos, and they were so cool. And I was like, I want to do something like that. So I started streaming. Originally, it was from my laptop, and now I have this fancy computer down here that I use for everything, and it's so nice. But my whole channel is just about hanging out and getting to play games and talk to people. So that's about my channel.
I have a similar thing going. I'm not as good about streaming as Classy is. I'm gonna start though with my name. DJ Robo is a really weird name and seems out of nowhere. It was my Minecraft username way back in the day when I was like 10. I could have been younger than that, but I was really young. And if anybody knows who I'm talking about, this might be a really deep cut because it wasn't one of the main Minecraft SMPs. But used to watch Real Think Noodles, and
You
I thought
what?
he was like amazing. His name was Real Think Noodles. It was some guy, and he played with a guy named Grazer Tim that was a robot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, DJ sounds cool. So I just threw DJ on there so my name wouldn't be that similar. And then I basically combined their names to Robo Noodles. So my name was Robo Noodles for a while. And then it became DJ Robo, and I dropped the noodles because it sounded childish. I couldn't think of anything better. So that was my name. So I'm changing it now to DJ Shelby because I do go by my name a lot. And even though I hate them in real life, all of my avatars and stuff are going to be bees and it's going to be real cute. And I got honeycomb shelves and stuff in the background to put up that I'll be putting up over probably the course of the next week. Hopefully, it's done by our next episode. We'll see. So, this might be a construction zone soon. Yeah, and then pretty much from there, I started my channel, I want to say in like April ish of 2023. I moved here in February. I started my channel soon after that. It's something I always want to do, but my parents were like, oh, you're not even allowed to watch YouTube. You're not allowed to be online at all. I didn't get to do anything. I used to stay up at night and sneak my phone to the bathroom to watch YouTube and watch Minecraft SMPs and stuff. So I always wanted to be a gamer. And so I started my channel, and I did it off and on for a few months, and then I wanted to do it for real, and so I got on Reddit and started trying to find a Discord to join, and that's where I met her. So I ended up joining He Who Shall Not Be Named.
We'll just call him Person One.
Yeah, we joined Person One's Discord separately.
Yeah.
I also did a brief Among Us game with her before I joined Person One's Discord, and
Hated me.
tried to lead a game of Among Us, and I was like, this lady is stupid. I don't like her. She started Among Us, and she did not run a good game. She did not run a tight ship. I barely remember that because I think I only played for like 30 minutes before I quit. Then I met you again, and we started playing all the time. And then we both made affiliate that winter.
I think we made it like 2 days within each other. Or was it? It was either like the same day or like within like 2-3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the same day. We were streaming daily because I was off work. And so was she for winter. It was over winter break. And we streamed for like 2 weeks straight. Both had affiliate. And then like a month later had a falling out with Person One. It made her
On my birthday. It was on my birthday.
her birthday. So 2
Yeah.
months later. Yeah, we had a falling out with Person One who for some reason decided that they hated Classy.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was about. Maybe you remember what it was about?
Yes, we were playing Valorant and he made the worst comment ever. Again, on my birthday stream because I was doing a 24-hour stream. Made the worst comment you could ever make to a woman. And like I'm not going to say it just cuz I don't want to get banned. But I called him out for it and then like there's this whole blow up and I called him out for all this other stuff that they were doing. And finally, I just left the server, and then he started lying to everyone. And then I showed the screenshots because I was like, I promise you I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he slowly began banning and kicking everybody that was still friends with Classy. So
Yeah.
that's how I ended up kicked out of the server. You probably, if you've seen our channels and are fans of us, you've met some of the other friends that were in that server.
Yeah.
There's actually a few still around. So Mango, we call him Mango Johnny. He doesn't care what he's called.
KP.
He prefers not be called Mango though. Anyway, Mango preferred not to be called Mango, but we call him that anyway.
Yeah.
We love him.
I messed
We
up
met
his
him
name.
We met KP there, and I think those are the only two that are really
Midgie. Well, Midgie's not really around as much, but
not as much, but yeah, we've met a few friends there Anyway, and then we came over to a new Discord server that we created with KP, and the three of us managed that Discord server. And
Mhm.
the population of that Discord server goes up and down, but it's all 18 plus streamers who just play together and have fun. So,
Yeah.
if you're interested in that, you can
Mhm.
always hit
And
us
we've
up.
we've recently
Always
opened
looking
it
for new
up.
people.
Yeah. We recently opened
Yeah,
it up
it
for
was it was locked down really bad, but we've opened it up a little more. Really, the only thing is no 18, no under 18, just
Mhm.
because we have a lot of like older people. I say
Yeah.
older people, 30 plus in our Discord, and that would just
Yeah.
be kind of a weird dynamic. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's how we met and started streaming together, and we've grown side by
Mhm.
side. She's grown a lot more than me. She's a lot more popular.
I'm
She's
not that much
definitely
more
loved inside of the
popular.
Twitch community. I think it's mostly because you're more consistent. I am not a consistent streamer. If you follow
Well,
my Twitch, you'll get a stream every couple months. But I am pretty regular on my YouTube and growing my YouTube, so stay tuned for that.
to be fair, I've gotten a lot more consistent on Twitch now that like I have a set schedule and I've been trying to stick to that. That way I don't stream more than I do homework and study because I feel like that would get very out of hand for me very quickly.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping a schedule because I have pretty bad bouts of depression and just won't get out of bed some days and just don't do my schedule. So I feel a lot of pressure if I put a schedule to stream on those days, and I feel like I'm not authentic. So I did it mostly for my mental health, and I really, really enjoy gaming and want to still enjoy gaming in my free time without it being all streaming. So it's all about finding that life balance. And I've
Mhm.
got a full-time job, and I know she mentioned it, but I have school.
Mhm.
So I almost have finished my bachelor's in IT. So
Ooh, bougie.
ooh, this year we'll have it. So I'm looking forwards to it, Classy, because when I get finished with that bachelor, I'm gonna do what I actually want to do, and I think I'm gonna go to culinary school. So I'm
Ooh.
super excited for that.
Yeah.
But I need to finish what I've started, and
Mhm.
my career is technically in IT because I don't think there's really much of a career on culinary side.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but
You never
I
know.
already have a job in IT, so I'm starting with that. So if you want to segue into our next topic, we can. I believe it is Dream Collabs,
Oh my
which
gosh.
I was inspired heavily by Vanos Gaming. And not him specifically, but his group. He's just the only name people really know. Um, shout out, I watched Nogla and Terrorizer and still watch them to this day. And that really inspired me to get into gaming and stuff. And so, obviously, those are my dream collabs. I would love to collab with them. Obviously, I don't think I'll ever be big enough to, but I'm cheering you on with my one person just like, yay! So,
Your one thumbs up.
my one thumbs
Your
up.
two thumbs up. You have
Getting
two
thumbs
thumbs right
back.
there. You got two.
I got
Technically four
two.
because you got
So,
mine.
Classy's though is actually interesting. Okay, I feel like
Mine.
a lot of people had my experience. Yours is actually interesting.
Dude, okay, it's not even that they like inspired me. I just feel like my brain would like just thrive in this environment and it's I can't even say it. It's slimesicle. Because I if you watch my streams and I'm talking to anyone, the level of stupidity is like astronomical. Like you'll hear it later on in the podcast, but like I can talk and talk and talk about anything. And 90% of it it's something stupid that just popped up out of my brain. Like if you go back on my YouTube channel, you'll see where I was streaming and it was like World of Warcraft, Valorant, and Among Us. I think it's all in the title. But
It was.
it was okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah. So like it's all in that title if you want to go back and see it. But like when I got into the VC with like Venom and some of the other people who play Among Us with us, I was talking to them and I was like, what would happen if like I came up to you and just called you Birdie? Like like the most random stuff. So I feel like my brain would just thrive if I were collabing with Slimesicle because he's just so goofy. It's so entertaining. I don't know.
I think it's interesting that neither of us have like a woman in gaming that we like look up to.
I never thought about that, but yeah. I will say when I was
Yeah.
younger, I used to watch this one girl, well, she never showed her face, but like her YouTube was like Life Simmer. I used to watch her all the time because I used to play The Sims. Like I was heavily like addicted to playing The Sims. I think I had like 15,000 hours total in it. Like I had so many hours put in.
Yeah, you have a lot. I don't know. I don't know if I can look it up on Steam. How many hours you have? Is it
Oh, I
on
don't play
Steam or
it.
is it on
No, it's on
console?
EA. Hang on. Let me pull it up.
The
Yeah.
top played on Steam is Faz at
Yeah.
179.
That
Yeah.
was, I think, one of the first games I played. First, I did Minecraft, and then after Minecraft, I went to Phasmophobia. So on The Sims 4 alone, I've played 5,126 hours and 1 minute of The
My
Sims
top
4.
play games are embarrassing.
Oh Lord, what are they?
It's Marvel Rivals at like 600 hours.
Oh my
And
God.
then before y'all say those are rookie numbers, I played on Xbox on console for a while before I swapped PC. I only swapped PC a couple years ago, so most of my playtime is on Xbox. But anyway, yeah, on Steam, it's Marvel Rivals, and then behind it is Arc Raiders with like 150, and then I have right behind that I have Arc, not Arc Raiders, Arc Survival of Evolved. Yeah, I think it's Survival Evolved. And then after that is Baldur's Gate 3.
Sorry, I have a little like squishy.
Unfortunate. No, you're
It's just,
fine.
I'm just sitting here throwing it. It's
Stress.
like the one thing.
I have so many stress squishies. I got an advent calendar of them last
Yeah.
year, and then I also just
They make advent
have a bunch of them.
calendars with the
Yeah,
squishies.
Nido? I
Yeah.
actually think you have a Nido
I think that's what
calendar.
it
I think that's
is.
exactly what that is.
It is, yeah.
Brand Nido, not sponsored, has an advent calendar, and it has like a bunch of these little things in it. Because I have like,
We're getting a close up.
like
I got
that's
mine
not
for
even funny.
Christmas.
I have like 20 of them.
Oh my gosh. I need more. I need some
This is
for
a
my
ball.
classroom.
This is a textured ball. This one's a cat that I drew eyes on.
Why'd you draw eyes onto it?
I was bored.
That's fair. Yeah.
I was
That's fair.
sleepy. It was sleepy.
Dude, what's your most random
Yeah.
stem?
Like a vocal thing I do, or
Like
something I
any
do with like, oh, I like to tie things,
type
like
things?
tie and untie. So if I have anything like this on my
Yeah.
jacket or like a drawstring on my pants,
Hmm.
like I will just sit and tie it and untie it, tie it and untie it like
Oh,
over and over again. And
yeah.
if it has more than one string, I'll braid them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I,
Interesting.
I just sit and do that over and over again with
Yeah.
my hands. And I like to pop my knuckles too.
Yeah. I
I
think,
do that during a work meeting because
oh
it's
my
less
God,
conspicuous.
that's funny. I think mine, like the most random one I have is if I hear the word capybara, I just start singing the capybara song. It's like capybara.
I didn't know if you were talking about like vocal things or not. I'm like,
Dude, no,
right
like any of
now,
them.
it's the chicken screaming from the top of the
The
tree. Like,
chicken.
I freaking lose it when I see that video
Oh
of
my
the chicken at the
gosh.
top of the tree. And then I have
Oh.
got, oh, earlier, I kept saying it over and over again. There's this stupid video of a shark, okay? It's a guy, and he's
What?
like, it's a guy like at the doctor, and the doctor's like,
Hmm.
"Well, your blood pressure looks fine, and your heart looks fine, but you got a little bit of an iron deficiency." He's like, "An iron deficiency?" And then it's a shark, and he's like, deficiency." And I will stay here after I said it like 80 times today.
Yeah.
Deficiency.
Deficiency.
You're,
You're gonna get me
over and
stuck
over.
on that now. I'm just gonna be like
Yeah, I've
deficiency.
been stuck on repeat with that and the chicken. Like
Yeah.
the latest obsession on Reels and TikTok or whatever is the stupid chicken.
Dude, no. Another one that I have is like that. Remember that video of the kid and like there's geese all over and there's a pond. Look at all those chickens.
Oh, no, chicken.
That one
Yeah,
never fails. Always
that was
gets me.
that's like old though. That's like a vine.
I know it was. It was a vine.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that one's been around for,
hmm
gosh, was that like a decade ago?
I think so. I think mine was like 2016, wasn't it? I was in high school.
I gotta know, when did Vine shut down? 2017, January 17th, 2017. So that was 9 years ago. When nine,
Close enough.
the fact that that's a decade ago, just
That blows my mind. I feel
yeah,
old. I actually do feel old now. I said I wasn't, but
yeah,
I feel old.
yeah. Now you're a dinosaur.
I am.
You've seen those videos of people where it's like they're asking them like what year they were born, and as soon as they say 19, it's like,
Yes. Or like it shows like the tombstone.
yeah. It's like dinosaurs around
Yeah.
them,
hmm
cavemen, yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, well,
those are so
you can't do
goofy.
that to me because I was born in '02.
I was born in '01, so you can't do that to me either.
I wish I was born in '01
Why?
because if my birthday had been 011001, that would have been epic.
Wait, were you born on January 10th?
Yeah, so my
I don't
birthday is
know.
011002.
I said
I'm like, if
January
that
10th, but like my brain was saying January 1st.
Yeah, I was born on January the 10th. If I'd been born on January 10th in 2001, that would have been amazing.
011001. That's a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. I would have loved that. The people reading all my documents would not have loved that.
Yeah. Mine is 022701. Man, we should have just switched years that we were born. Because then mine would have been 022701. I mean, '02.
It would have been '02. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were sidetracked enough
Oh,
that
yeah.
I think we should get back on topic with our off-topic topic.
Oh,
We
gosh.
don't have a script, but we have like a general things we talk about. So bear with us. I think I'm going to make it a little more structured for me, but she doesn't need structure. She just
Nah,
needs somebody talking
I
so
do.
she can yap back. But for me, I have tism, a little bit of the tism,
Risen with the
and I
tism.
need a little more structure to figure out what I'm talking about. So our topic is, if you could change your name, what would it be and why? So I am going to start with our real name, and then maybe we can go into our online name because I know you've changed your name a lot online.
I have.
So for my real life name, I have kind of come to terms with it. I hated it when I was a kid. The name like being Shelby. It never sat right with me. I don't think anybody really likes their name. Like if you like your name, like at least
Kudos to you.
I'm curious. Yeah. But I never really felt like my name fit me. So yeah, I don't know what I would make it, but I never was completely fine with it. My mother wanted to name me Zoe, and that definitely is worse than Shelby.
Well,
So, I'm glad I got with Shelby.
to be fair, you do look a lot like the only Zoe that I know.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I don't want to be named Zoe. I don't like it. I don't
Yeah.
like Zoe. It's
Like,
not that I hate the name, but I don't particularly like it.
like to be honest, she could be like your doppelganger, just taller.
Do you like your
Um,
name?
Honestly, I do like my name, but if I had to change it, I would probably change it to my middle name, which is Elizabeth, because I love the name
What would you
Elizabeth.
go by? Would you go by Liza? Would you go
Uh,
by Lizzie?
Probably Lizzie.
Beth? I could see you going by
Yeah.
Beth.
Well, I actually have a cousin named Beth, so I wouldn't go by Beth. But I would probably go by like Lizzie.
Nah, does
But
Rachel doesn't really have any nicknames, does it?
I mean my family calls me like Ray Ray, Rachel.
I'm gonna call you Rochelle.
No, but my friends do. They call me
Oh,
Rochelle
okay.
all the time. And then my last name being Rogers. In I think it was seventh or eighth grade, I had this one coach, Coach Mac. If y'all know him, you know him. Anyways, he was like a huge Star Wars fan, and so every time he'd call me, he'd be like, "Roger, Roger, what's the answer?" And like, it cracked me up every time, and he'd get so mad because like he would call me to answer, but I was laughing so hard that I couldn't answer. Because
I mean,
I
at
don't
least
know.
you weren't unhappy about it. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people get names like that they hate. Like, I
Yeah.
never had a nickname,
Hmm.
but my mom, when she was in school, her name was Kenna.
Yeah.
She had a coach that did the same thing. They called her Kennard, and
Oh
she
my
hated
god.
it. She
Yeah.
hated it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I've
So
had so many nicknames. Like, me and my best friend, Maddie, for the longest time in high school, we would call each other Pickle because, and the reason I got called Pickle originally was because I always wore green and I loved pickles. Loved pickles.
what kind of pickles though?
Any. They were good.
Okay, I don't really like
Yeah.
pickles. Yeah, I'll eat
Who
some
hurt you?
pickles, but I don't really like them. I don't know. I'm just big.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm
no.
just big.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever had, like, a nickname that I haven't been okay with.
I have only had like two nicknames, and one of them was okay, and one of them I didn't like with people that I've worked with.
Hmm.
As a kid, I didn't really have any. I think my mom called me Shellbell sometimes, but
Yeah.
like that wasn't very often.
Hmm.
But I had a person that I went to school with that called me, and he had a crush on me, and my husband thinks that this, and my husband was there at the same time, he was at the same school. He thinks this is the cutest name ever, but I think it is disgusting. He called me Shumpy.
Called you what?
Shumpy.
Why?
And that was just his pet name for me, was Shumpy. And I hated it.
Oh.
I absolutely, he still calls me Shumpy. I hate it. But my husband,
Oh my gosh. What is your
yeah,
least
my husband,
favorite? This is super off topic. What is your least favorite pet name?
for myself, like for
Yeah,
my husband or somebody,
for
or what
yourself.
I like, least
Like what
favorite,
someone
I would call something else.
what someone is calling you.
We don't really have that many. I was like, sugar? I guess I wouldn't like it if somebody called me
Sugar?
sugar, unless they're like
No.
an old southern lady. Then
Yeah.
it's like, hey, sugar? Like, that might be okay. I don't really like honey.
Hmm.
So I actually had this same conversation with my husband when we were first dating about pet names we hated, and we're like, I don't like babe because my parents always said babe,
Yeah.
but we say it all the time now. So I'm not really sure what evolved or what happened there, but it's said all the time. The favorite one is Pookie. I call the dog Pookie. I call the
Pookie.
baby Pookie. I call my husband Pookie. Okay, everybody's my Pookie. And I know that that one is like cringe, but I don't care. I like it, and I call everybody Pookie.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
if I called
think
Pookie, the dog might come.
Pookie. Here, Pookie, Pookie, Pookie.
Oh,
I think my least favorite pet name is honestly probably Honey because, like, personally, sometimes I use it in a derogatory term. Not derogatory, that sounds bad.
I
Like,
say sweetie derogatory.
yeah, I like if someone does something stupid, I'm just like, honey, what are we doing? Like at work. Yeah, like when I'm at work,
Take that clip right there. Honey, what you doing?
I didn't
She
sound
claims she
like
doesn't have
that.
an accent.
I don't.
You do.
I don't. But anyways, like at work, I have
Put it down
2-year-olds.
below with the accent.
I have 2-year-olds at work, and like they'll take off running, and I'll tell them so many times, I'm like, we don't run in the classroom. And the other day, like one of them was running and they fell, and and I was like, honey, what are we doing? Like we can't be running in the classroom. This is why, like you just fell. And they'll still do it. They still do it. But yes, I think honey would be like my least favorite, just because I use it.
The only other thing that I was called by a coworker, and it's kind of funny that he called me this. He called me
Mhm.
Matilda
Why?
because I just bebopped around.
Just
I never
beat
seen
bumped.
Matilda, so I don't know why. But apparently, I just like bebop around like naively, like
Mhm.
Matilda, just like
Beep bop boop bop. Hey.
around, just like happy, doing whatever. I think it was more applicable a few years ago than it was now, for sure. And I'm not very big. Like I
Mhm.
mean, I am kind of chonky, but I'm not very tall. I'm only like 5'3". So
Dude, I'm
I think that's
tall.
part of it. I'm like kid height. She's tall. She's like a
Mhm.
head taller than me.
Yes, there's actually a picture somewhere from when we went to Gatlinburg, and it was the first and only time we've met in person.
Yeah. I met her in person. I took the risk that she wasn't a serial killer, and we went and met in person. So
Yeah, no, we were talking about. I was like, like I told my mom, I was like, worst case, like if she is a serial
Worst
killer, I
case,
could drive back
that
home.
bad.
Yeah, I die, and I mean, it's not that bad. I made it further in life than I thought I would. I thought I'd be dead before high school was over, but you know, here we are, about to finish college. Dude, I still can't believe we're there. I still can't believe that I'm about to be 25. About to be half a century, as I told my mom.
Half a century.
So
Stop.
then I guess, what would you change your Twitch name? And it can't be the new one that you're going by.
I tried to just make my name DJ, Deejay. That's what I would change to if I had the option.
Yeah.
That is always what I want my name to be. But there is an individual with a channel by that name, and I cannot have that name.
Yeah, see, I would change mine to just classy. But for whatever reason, it won't let me. Like, no one has just classy.
Really?
Really, I don't think anyone has it.
I think somebody does. Maybe it's their, like, username? I'm not sure.
Maybe, I have no idea. But it won't let me pick just classy. I wonder if maybe classy is just, like, too short. Is it too short, maybe?
Maybe, but DJ is not too short, and it's 6 letters. I keep hitting my space bar like a dum-dum.
Oh, yeah, no, it wouldn't be too short.
DJ is, I don't know, they have like 3,000 followers, but they don't have any streams scheduled. They last streamed 2 years ago, so it's...
Oh my god.
It's a dead channel. I want to pick up your torch. I want to carry on your name. Hey, so... I know we've never met.
But
you haven't streamed in 2 years, and... You might be dead, but I would like your Twitch name.
Oh no, not that you might be dead.
You might be dead, but I want your name.
Yeah,
God, man, it's from one woman to another. I want.
But how do you know they're a woman?
Yeah, it's she, her.
Oh, it says it?
Yeah, it says
okay.
Their caption. And I'm like, their caption is actually really similar to mine, but yeah, there's no way I'm getting that name.
Dude, I'll be honest. What even does my Twitch bio say? Because I have not changed that in so long.
Do you have an alt account with a name?
Do I have a what?
An alt account on Twitch with a different name?
I do, but I honestly forgot what it is.
Is it the R. Rogers?
Yes, it is, because that was my Google.
I have one with a different name, but I'm not going to say what the name is because I still spy on person one with that name, and they don't know it's me, and they talk to me every time I join their chat. So, be paranoid, person one. I'm watching. You don't know who I am, but you think I'm an ally, but I'm not an ally. I'm actually really.
Not you just like... I honestly forgot that he existed.
Honestly, if they weren't stupid, they could figure out that it was me.
Yeah.
Because it's actually not that different from my Steam name. And it's a nickname that somebody gave me while I was playing War Thunder. When I used to play War Thunder, my name was DJ Robo, but they called me this to annoy me. And it's very similar, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to wrap up the podcast portion of tonight. We have gone through all of our topics, and we would love for you to join us again next week for our next podcast.
Our next topic is confessions we're finally telling.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one, yeah. I'm definitely going to, like, write some stories down throughout the week and figure it out. Yeah, maybe we'll have some genuine confessions.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's going to be our therapy. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in for the Yap Sesh, and we will see you next week.
Bye, guys!